your right to know.
It's midday. Good afternoon. Here is the world news at a glance on Impact Business Radio, Ibr92.5FM, Ibadan. First, the headlines. National Association of University Students threatens drastic action over ASU's incessant strike. Federal Safety Commission urges motorists to replace wipers worn-out tires. United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization provides solution to water scarcity. And on the foreign scene, plane carrying 132 people crashes in China. Now the news in details. I am Hanuluapo Omoride. The Osun State chapter of the National Association of University Students has threatened to carry out drastic action over the persistent strike of the Academic Staff Union of Universities. In a statement made available to Newsman today, the student body bemoaned the persistent closure of schools, stating that the feud between the striking lecturers and the federal government has remained a hindrance to the academics of Nigerian students. The students argued that in all the strike action of the union over time, there has always been claims and counterclaims from both the lecturers and the government, adding that the government seemed to be deriving fun from the unfortunate menace. The Idiroko Unit Command of the Federal Safety Corps in Ogun State has advised motorists to replace worn-out tires and wipers in order to prevent avoidable crashes during the rainy season. The unit commander, Akinwumi Olaluwoye, who gave the advice in Ota today, noted that the advice became necessary because of the slippery nature of highways during the rainy season. While lamenting that worn-out tires also lose grip on the road during this season, when motorists apply brakes, sometimes resulting in road accidents, he appealed to them to always exercise patience and strictly adhere to traffic rules and regulations during this period. Olaluwoye enjoined drivers to park in safe places when there is heavy rain to prevent unnecessary loss of life and property. He emphasized the need for motorists to use the C caution sign when their vehicle breaks down to avoid oncoming vehicles ramming into them. Elsewhere, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization has said that untapped groundwater resources offer a vast potential in alleviating the demand for the ever-scarce water supplies across the world. In a report, the cultural agency stated that about 99% of all of the liquid groundwater on Earth is groundwater, adding that the resource is, however, often poorly understood or undervalued. UNESCO said that driven by population growth and demand from industry and agriculture, water consumption is expected to increase by 1% annually over the next 30 years. Among other things, UNESCO also called for data collection for underground water, suggesting that oil, gas and mining firms should share their in-house data with public authorities. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) has warned that the ongoing fuel crisis may snowball into nationwide protest worse than the October 2020 EndSARS protest. The party made this known in a statement signed by the party's National Publicity Secretary, Debo Ologunagba. The statement argued that there is a limit to what the people can bear under administration that remains insensitive to their plight. It also accused the president of abdicating his duties and being aloof and absent at the time the country battles a collapsed national grid, protracted fuel crisis, distressed aviation sector, plummeting currency, crippled production and commercial activities. And on the foreign scene, a Chinese passenger plane with 132 people on board has crashed in a mountainous area of southern China. The China Eastern Airlines Boeing 737 was flying from Kunming to Guangzhou when it came down in hills in Gangxi province and caught fire. Though there are fears of no survivors, the number of casualties and reason for the crash are not yet known. This crash comes as a shock, or as Chinese airlines generally have a good safety record, with the last major accident taking place 12 years ago. China's Civil Aviation Administration says it has dispatched its investigators to the scene. Rescue teams have also been sent to the scene. And to end the news at this hour, another look at some of the major items. National Association of University Students threatens drastic action over incessant strikes. Federal Safety Commission urges motorists to replace wipers and worn-out tires. United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization provides solution to water scarcity. And on the foreign scene, we told you that a plane carrying 132 people has crashed in China. For comments, breaking news happenings around your area and suggestions, send your report to newsroom at Ibr92.5FM. You can also call or send a text message to 0908 485 8385. Like us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/IBR925FM, or stream us live on www.ibr925fm.com. The news was produced and edited by Feromi Akimbote. I am Anuluakbo Homoride. Many thanks for listening. Good afternoon.
News.
Analysis.
Report.